we're going to go through and show you not only some of the photos that I've been making over the last couple months and what's been selling, but also how I do it. And of course, what our earnings and expenses are. And then just for fun, I will throw in a difference between YouTube revenue. So any kind of content I make and profit from on the channel here, I'll throw that in. And any kind of expenses. So that includes hardware expenses, software expenses, monthly costs for AI, etc., etc., etc. And I'll go into different ways I made money on it. This is going to be a full tutorial, and each day or each week will be a bit of an update on how certain photos that we made are doing, and then just kind of the process of going through, uploading, and then trying out different software. So for example, I just tried Wirestock today, which is a brand new software that I've been using for doing all of the kind of legwork for me. So I can edit the photo and get it ready for posting. When what they're gonna do is they're gonna put the caption in there for me. Obviously I can put a little bit of like a hint into what it is, and they're gonna be doing all the distribution. Wirestock is a great site to distribute it. Wirestock, Shutterstock, Pond5, iStock, Deposit Photos, Adobe. So it's going to be able to distribute it to all these. Now, unfortunately, I'm only able to add between like 20 and 100 per month to this website. And heck, I'm doing sometimes 100 a day. So I'm going to look at some of their paid plans and do a full review on Wirestock. But I'm going to wait for those images to get submitted and see what they think. And if I get up to the 100 images, then perfect. We'll see if I start getting more and more income. And then if I do, I'll add this to my expenses and I'll upgrade to more of their paid plans so I get more and more submissions. So without further ado, let's check on our Adobe stock. Right now we're at about $67 as of April 24th. So I'm going to go into my Google Sheets here. So that's kind of the graph we're looking at. We're sitting around $60 right now. When you're comparing the earning expenses from the Midjourney subscription that's kind of ticking down every month to what I've made on Adobe stock. And eventually we're going to be adding our Wirestock income into that too, because again, it's kind of going to all these different agencies right here. So we're going to see, again, this is AI art versus the Adobe stock world and the stock photo world. So really going to see how far we can take this just by grinding out photos and photos at all times. Let's see if the upscaling process is still going. Yep, so the upscale process is still going. I'm really pushing my computer to the limits right now. I'm clicking around all over Google, I'm recording a video, and I'm upscaling photos all at once. Yeah, so you kind of seen the ones I was working on before then. We have some penguin photos, some monkey photos, and we're going to upload these in a big batch of nature photography. And I was also thinking about uploading these kind of nature photos as a digital asset. So let's say like a group of 100 jungle photos, and selling that on Etsy as like a digital download. If anyone has any experience with that, with Midjourney photos or just photos in general, I'd love to hear about it. So please put that in the comments below. But this is more or less just telling you guys what this playlist is all about. So thank you so much for tuning in, and look forward for the next update video where I'm gonna start spamming these photos all over the different agencies online. See who's picking it up, and kind of follow me along on the adventure of taking over all the stock photo websites by making as many photos as possible. If we look at my info right now, it actually just renewed today, and we've created just under 5,000 images. I'd say just about 1,100 of those are made and uploaded. I think the first 3,000, since I've had Midjourney for a long time, have been just kind of toying around with the software, but about 1,000 of those translated to about $60 so far. Now again, that's just current revenue because I've only been up for about a month. As people search for the images, it'll be increasing in revenue, obviously, because who knows, those photos I uploaded yesterday might make the most amount of money in a year from now. So we're going to see what kind of like the lifetime expected value of each photo is going to be on average. And again, follow me along the journey. If you're interested in this kind of like passive income strategy, the goal again would be to get a couple $1,000 a month rolling in between YouTube and creating this kind of AI art and distributing it, because I honestly just love it. I love making kind of these cool, fun photographs and then distributing it to the people who need them and like them in as many creative ways possible. Yeah, so thanks again for tuning in and starting the journey with me. Come back next week to see where we're at, or next month, depending on when I feel like a progress video should be uploaded. And again, if you do like some of the images that you are seeing, I'm going to drop a link to my Adobe stock profile in there, where you can get some of the raw images, or as raw as they come, and upscaled, and licensed, so you can use them in whatever creative endeavors that you find. So again, check the description for that. I can also put this fairly simple but extremely effective little prompt in here for getting these real life photos. Again, I use the raw close-up photograph, and then I put some camera settings in there, and some of these photos, especially the fish photos, just came out insanely realistic. Yeah, so you can check the description for that as well. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch